This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we decided to go into a creepy, graveyard, necropolis type of thing to, kill some spirits so we can, just change the atmosphere a little bit from the previous scholar, the funny scholar, or scholar's garden where we had to deal with, like, a crazy foreigner. Oh, this is such a different jog from what we did before, but that's fine. So we've been pertained by the gravekeeper to get rid of some nasty undead. Let's check in here really quick since we're on the way. The sturdy door cannot be opened at this time. I think that might be where we have to go to for the it's either a side quest or for the Inquisitor and stuff like that, or maybe it's here. You can tell. You can tell it's been a while since I've done the necropolis area, like forever ago. What the? That was weird. Why did it close all of a sudden? Like I went in and then it closed. I'm like, what the heck? Those were Monk Forethought. I think we've had that one before. Ooh, bones. Whoa, that was a weird cut. 25 gold. Must have been in his eyes. Oh, we needed a spirit font. We were low on that. And yeah, I don't think I can go in here yet. What does the map say? Tomb of the Dignified, huh? Yeah, I'll probably have to come back here later. Just checking everything around. Oop. Thought there was a couple of headstones. You can miss them easily if you're not paying attention. Nope. Okay. Now we can leave. Come back later. Or at least I know I have a spot to get some spirit fonts if I end up messing up too badly on while fighting like a spirit or something like that. Since there's spirits here, I have to be careful. They're some of the nastier creatures in the game to fight, other than those golems we fought, like the optional golem fight or whatever it was. Nope.
Legendary strike.
I forgot I could. Okay, they can't be hit by magic. Well, I'm sorry. It's been a week since I played this. I forgot. I'm bad. Oops. Nope. I gotta remember to switch. Luckily, my life is like higher than when I was in that forest, but so I can actively. Did she get taken out? Oh, come on. Now, time to. I guess I'll use magic then. Well, she almost beat the guy by herself, but that was pretty pathetic. Oh, I gotta remember to block when they shoot projectiles at me because they come after me. So, God, come on, Wildflower. You're giving me less and less reasons to choose you to join my team. You know? Whoa! What the? You just what? How? What the? Okay, apparently they can respawn if you take too long or something like that. I have to go get some. I forgot if I could. No, it wouldn't let me. Never mind. I was thinking, could I harmonic thing them? But no, I remember I cast some magic and it didn't do anything. Oh. Okay. Apparently blocking doesn't stop everything. Oh, did she actually finish hers off? Huh. Well, it seems like Wildflower can actually do her job when she needs to. Alright, I actually need to go get. I need to go get more spirit font because I'm almost out. Yeah, spirits are like one of the few times of the game where I need to actually, like, take care of myself multiple times while fighting them because they actually give me a small bit of trouble. And yeah, I gotta remember that certain encounters will respawn after a while if you go to certain places or come back. At least it's nice to know that the game, if you need some extra experience to make up for like certain quest lines that you may have done incorrectly or didn't get the full experience for, you can kind of make up for it by redoing some fights. Unlike some games where you're pretty much SOL'd after a point. Alright, hopefully they don't respawn again like Alright. Nope. I need to swap out, or I need to change to different weapons. I don't keep going to Mirabelle every time. Or, I mean, I keep pressing out for
Legendary strike.
Keep pressing out for some reason. Oh, nope, don't want to grab that yet. Okay, there we go. Give it a little bit of a... Oh, I didn't know it would be completely... You better not respawn, like, immediately, game. Okay, there we go. Let's check inside here. What did it say it was called? Tomb of the Forgotten Scholar? Didn't they say someone was supposed to be hanging out in here? Oh, there she is. Or is that the grave? Or is that the one lady?
No, we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear. But this poor wretch isn't much good either. No, not at all. But what else is there? What else is there? Work, damn you, work! Huh? What do you want? You can't have me, corpse. Not yet.
I think I look a little bit too alive to be a corpse there, dude. And the fact that you're crouched over a corpse doesn't make you look good either. Not that I have done much better, but I'm just saying. Vauldemare, I'm not dead. Who are you? I am a spirit. I am a spirit here for revenge.
You're not dead. I'm sorry, I just panicked. I thought you were some spirit here for revenge.
I just said I was a spirit. Man, whatever. Revenge for what? How do you know I'm not a spirit? Who are you? What are you doing here? How do you know I'm not a spirit?
Well, my incense didn't drive you away, but mostly it's because I can't see through you. My research has shown that virtually all spirits, especially those whose bodies can no longer support themselves, return as incorporeal beings. It means you can see through them.
Yes, I'm not an idiot. Oh, actually, I don't know. In this world, it depends on what my knowledge is. I know, but what does spirit want revenge for? What are you doing here? Or are you? What does spirit want revenge for?
Ah, well, my work, you see, while very important, may upset some of those spirits not fully at peace.
You sound like you're very important indeed. What are you doing here?
I am conducting my research. I am a doctor by trade, studying the internals of the body and the energies that drive it. But lately, I have come on hard times. My daughter, Wen Siwei, has fallen ill, and nothing in my previous training could help me with what ails her. Her liver has been rotted from within, corrupted by some energy I have never encountered before.
Sounds like cancer, dude. Oh wait, they would call it corrupted because they don't know what that is at this time. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, dude. Some energy, she's dying then. What did you do? Is there anything gonna help? She is dying then?
That is what I fear. Her liver has been corrupted, and now her body no longer responds well. Without my efforts, she would be dead already. I could not stand the possibility of her loss, so I took matters into my own hands. I researched the workings of the body and the spirit, as well as the lore of the creatures that live beyond death. I believe I have found a way to save my daughter, but I have not been successful in my efforts.
Dude, I've watched Pet Cemetery. You do not want to bury her in the Pet Cemetery. You're all out on that road, you know. But I hope that's not the case, but it sounds like very Pet Cemetery or something similar to that anyway, and that's not a good... It's not good to do. Well, good luck with that. I like that part of my characters go, well, good luck with that.
Luck. A curse that has haunted me in its absence. I have found a way to strengthen, no, to replace the corrupt flesh of one living creature with that of another. Through the energies of the earth and by the divine will of heaven, her body can be made to accept the organ as if it were a part of her. She can be given a new life. But these cursed, wretched corpses do nothing for me. They are too old, too dead. Their organs are rotted beyond repair, even the ones recently buried. I need something else, something more. Either one that is perfectly preserved or one that is fresh. Her time is drawing near. If I cannot get a new organ for her soon, I fear it may be too late.
Huh, you're talking about organ transplants. Oh, apparently, I guess in this world that must be seen as crazy or obscure or like unholy because you're pulling another organ from another one body to another. Yeah, we understand how it works. That's sick. You want me to find you a liver? Why not give you your own liver to steal from a corpse would doom its spirit? I'm sorry, I don't know what I could do for you. Why not give you your own liver?
I would give anything to see her saved, but my techniques are much more advanced than any normal doctor could comprehend. I must do the operation myself, or find a savant of such skill that I would feel safe giving them control.
Well, I don't know of any crazy doctors, and King is not a doctor of medicine, so I guess I could find a liver for you.
I need a liver that has been perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay. Only a few rare bodies are truly well preserved. I have tried all the organs I could find, but none work. A nobleman here, Jizin, had his body preserved well enough and buried in this graveyard, but his corpse has moved.
Well, I can't help you.
Please, I will give you whatever I can. Just please help my daughter.
Well, we'll consider it. So he needs so we either need to find a doctor of extreme cadence, or we can just get him a liver from a dead body. Either way. So, oh, what's in here? Oh, monk gym. Okay, cool. Scroll stand. Am I equipped with my knowledge one? No. Okay, so I just need an equipped. That really quick. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 2. One encounter brought vividly to mind was deep in a mine along the ridges near the land of howling spirits. I was searching for a spirit I had seen the previous day, a spirit of moss and fungus that dwelt in this abandoned mine. Years earlier, the mines were so prosperous that several communities depended on them for their livelihood. But collapses, fires, and unexplained disappearance in the mines led people to become more and more fearful of them. A local monk ventured in one night after hearing a disturbance. He was never seen again. Thereafter, miners repeatedly reported hearing screams in the deepest tunnels and the voice of that young monk. Ooh, scary. Alright, so... Alright, but yeah, if you want to do his quest, you have to accept it, so let's talk to him again.
You're back. Have you decided to help me? My daughter, she won't last long, I fear.
I'll find a liver for you.
Thank you. Whatever I can give you in reward, I will. Please hurry. The nobleman was buried in one of the larger tower tombs closer to the entrance. I tried to enter, but his corpse had risen, covered in the protective wrappings he was buried in. I would not have survived. Please, get the liver from him quickly.
Because you can't find... Okay, what's that moaning sound? Wait, is that daughter's... Wait, you brought your daughter here? What's wrong with you, dude? I was wondering why there was random female moanings there. I thought I had turned on an adult entertainment video. Nope. Okay, it was a little girl there that they brought in. I was like, okay. Ah, man, you guys are just gonna keep popping up, aren't you? Well, it gives me a little bit of extra experience, I guess. Not a ton, but still. Wait, why didn't the... Okay. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted to... Dang it. I think my up button, or some of my buttons might not be working. Like they might be, well, not working, but they might be, like, stuck or something like that. Because I swear I keep pressing right, and then, or left, and then it accidentally clicks the mirror bell instead. Yeah, you can tell I'm not getting, like, a lot of experience with these guys. Usually redo fights, or fights that you can redo multiple times, don't really give you a ton of experience, so... Alright, well, I know where that tower is he's talking about. We've actually passed it earlier, but let's keep exploring a bit further.
Where's my baby?
Oh, there's the ghost with the baby that we had to find. What's this? You gaze upon the chained family plot. There are 4 tombstones here. Look at the first tombstone, Chan Han, or Chan Han, or whatever. Chan Han, loving mother devoted to her 3 children. Okay. Second tombstone, Chan Li. Chan Li, a boy named in honor of glorious strategist. Oh, well, he is someone to be looked up to. Third tombstone, Chan Ding Sheng. Chan Ding Sheng, founding father, resident of the Resplendent Sun. I might be saying these names really incorrectly, but like I said, I don't speak Chinese, so Chantuo, named in honor of his uncle Tuo Day. Okay. I don't know why I need to look at that. Alright, so we'll have to talk to her in a second. That goes somewhere else.
Where is my baby?
Yes, we know about your baby.
Why can't I die in peace?
I don't know. It's because you're yelling at people. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll have to talk to those people here. Whoop. Another spirit fight.
Legendary strike. Tempest. Legendary
God.
strike.
At least you guys aren't like destroying me like you did in the Lost Forest. At least I gotta respect that. At least. If I keep fighting redone fights, I may just do those off. Ooh, that gave me a bit more. That must have been a first. Well, no, that is a first-time fight, but you know what I mean. Tomb of the Masses, huh? The sturdy door cannot be opened this time. Quest line must activate, apparently.
Vengeance will be mine.
There's the other ghost there, so quite a few around here. What's this say? Cluster of graves lie before you. Read one of the inscriptions. Harlot, whose name shall be cursed forever. Ya Pin. Okay. We'll talk to you here in a second, too. I'm just kind of making my rounds till I've seen everything. Cluster of graves lie before you. Revered ancestor, John C. John Cena? No. Okay, so we've made the rounds. Let me look at the map. Okay, that's for doing all the gravedigger stuff. That is for the end game, or that is for when we finish the. Okay, so I need to go back that way for that quest. But yeah, that's for if we want to, when we do the. I'm kind of getting tired of having to do the same fights over and over. Not that I don't mind fighting in this game, but you know, it's just it's like it's back to back. That's the problem. It's just like, give me a second. Oh, okay, that didn't take too long. Ah, there it is. Okay, let me go. Refill my spirit font while we're at it. But yeah, I don't mind redoing old fights. I mean, I played RPGs where you do random battles all the time, but the problem is that at least in this game, you don't expect them all the time. So when they happen back to back, it's not in my mind that I should be expecting, to fight the same random fight over and over again. In RPGs, I expect it, so I'm aware of it. But all right, well, let's check this place out and see if we can get that liver. Uh-oh.
They tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in death. The underworld has no place for me. Sin lives.
You think so highly of yourself that the underworld kicked you out because you're so awesome. I've seen better. Who are you? You're just what I was looking for. It's really done have to come to fight, Who are you?
I am evil incarnate. A man so vicious and vile that the spirits deemed me unfit to pass into death and cursed me into this wretched form. Sin lives indeed. Now I feed on the flesh and souls of the living in payment for my vanity. My perfect body is a testament to my crimes. My very touch spreads my corruption.
So you're basically a zombie, and I see some bugs flying around you. You got a fly on your lip. You've okay, that's fine. And you smell it too. That's the worst part. Tuition. You have a chance to repent for your sins. Yeah, I have something I need, and I will take it from you. You're nothing, and that is what I'll make. You're nothing, and that is what I'll make you.
Ah, then you shall learn the depths to which I have sunk.
You're nothing. I've got. Look at this. I've almost beaten him already. Look at that. You suck. Whoa. Thank you, Wildflower. Preserved liver. Well, get the preserved liver of a supremely dead man. Yeah, I could have intuitioned him, but I didn't want to do that because I don't care about having him repent for his sins. Is that really it for this place? Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, let's read the journal on that. Plot item. Preserved liver. The liver has been preserved by special medicines and arcane means. It's so well preserved that it almost looks alive. Let's see. Okay, the scientist. You have defeated the corpse of the nobleman Ji-Shen, or he said it differently, but and when you have his preserved liver, you should bring it back to Wen Ji in the necropolis so you can transplant it into his daughter. Return the liver to Mad Wen. Is that what he's called? Huh. Okay. Anyway, there is a way to. There's basically a couple of different ways you can solve the quest line here. You can just preserve the liver, or convince the man to give his own liver. I think the best option, weirdly enough, is to actually convince him to give his own liver, because of the liver you get is from a mad undead being. But
You.
But I'm doing the.
Have you managed to find some way to help me?
Oh yeah. Tell me about your work. We've already gone through all that, haven't we? It's just a different dialogue.
I am a doctor by trade, but lately I've been pursuing more relevant studies. I believe I have found a way to implant a pristine organ, living or dead, to replace the corrupted one inside my daughter. Please, if you could find a preserved liver for me, I could save her. I would give you everything I have as a reward.
Tell me about your daughter again.
She is all I have left since her mother died. Some evil energy has corrupted her liver, and I know of no way to remove it without killing her. But she already lies close to death and grows closer with each passing moment. Please, please find a liver for my daughter.
I have a preserved liver.
You do? Thank you, thank you. Yes. It looks like it's been preserved well enough. Although, it seems a little dark. It feels odd. But no matter, it's good enough. Now I must begin quickly. Her life energy is fading fast.
You're gonna perform the operation here, dude? Shouldn't be in a clean bed, a home, or... Okay.
No! Something is wrong. Quick, come here and help me. No, it's not working. The liver functions, but it's just not working. You, stranger, you are not like me. You are something different, something special. I noticed it when you first came in. Your energy, your chi is different. Please, stranger, I beg you, use whatever you can, sacrifice whatever you can so that my daughter will live. Innocents like hers should not have to die in a place like this.
Sacrifice stuff? I don't think so, dude. You're not paying me enough for this type of stuff. And you're the one who wanted to put in some creepy liver from an undead psychopath, or whatever he actually, or king, or whatever he was. And you chose to do that, not me. You asked too much of me.
No, please. I'll give you anything I can. I just need you to... What? Wait a minute. She stopped trembling. Her breathing has slowed. Her heart rate is returning to normal levels. It worked. She's saved. Thank you, stranger, for what you have done for me. As I promised, I will give you all that I have left. Everything else was spent in pursuit of this dream. I must take her to a place where she can heal. You have my eternal gratitude for what you have done.
You lost the preserved liver and you got some money. That liver and her almost dying, it's probably fine. She's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's look at the... let's see. Completed quests. The scientist. The operation was successful, and when She's daughter has been saved. The operation had complications, but seems that everything had turned out alright. His daughter seems to be recovering well. I guess it's all fine if she just kind of worked despite him wanting me to sacrifice things for it. It's probably fine. Like I said, nothing bad's gonna happen there. I'm trying to remember what the...
Please.
I think I'm trying to remember what the Discord version of that quest is. I might look that up and see if I can show that, and then if I get it, I might reload an old file and show you guys it or something like that at the end of the episode or next episode or whatever. Okay, what's that? Before we do that quest with that one lady here. Oh, maybe it's this place is where we need to go for the in-game stuff. That kind of makes more sense, actually. Ooh, look at that. And there's nothing here. Let's see, what does the map say? Wait, what that is? Unfinished bridge. Okay. Cool. I like unfinished bridges. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Let's see. The pagoda door. Ooh. And a scroll stand. Let's check that out. Need to swap out my gems so I can get the most experience out of that. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 5. We're reading these all out of order, it seems like. It is clear to me now that what matter of creatures these spirits are, and it's also clear what their goals are. For all that their lies portray them to be, the celestial bureaucracy is nothing more than the subjugation of man by the eternal beings of that court. The dwellers showed me many things, many dark and terrible truths I could not have seen before, but which are clear to me now. When I return, I know what they will say. The Emperor, the one closest to heaven, is their tool, their puppet. I know they will send him against me, fearing the power of my knowledge. Oh yes, I know. They will burn my works, but I must make copies, as the dweller said, spreading my dark knowledge far enough that it will never be destroyed. Remember this, reader. To a spirit, any spirit, the life of a human is worthless. We are tools and toys for their amusement alone. Interesting. Anyway, back to that. Now, and there's the switch to take us down to the next part of the story, but we're not going to do that yet. And I think we need a special code or something like that to get to the next step anyway, so we'll skip that for now. So, okay. Yeah, now that I've gone through it and recognized everything, I now am aware of, like, this place a bit better. Yeah, in this game, there's just certain sections and bits and pieces that have kind of escaped my mind over the years. But as I play it, it kind of slowly comes back into my mind. Not every single, like, resolution or all that, but a good deal of things are definitely coming back. Let's see. What's in here? It's like nothing. Oh, we've got a...
Dancing pretty lights. There's fire in the air and fire inside. They scream like music. You'll scream like a demon when fading moon puts the light inside of you.
Ah, putting the light inside me. I've heard girls with interesting pickup lines, but you take the cake. So this must be the crazy pyrokinetic girl. Ah, man, she looks quite pretty too, but we gotta take her out because she's, well, not the fact she's killing people, she's just causing trouble, and I gotta get paid for it as well. Always harder when they're insane, I'll wager. Maybe I'll leave you to your lights. You're fading moon, there's a bounty on your head. It's always harder when they're insane, I'll wager.
None of us are alive anymore. Not until the lights dance with us. You'll scream like those maggot people leeching off the Empire until they burn.
Oh, and we fight against Fading Moon here. She uses fire techniques and everything like that, which makes sense because, you know, Let me guess, it's gonna take a while for, yeah, she's too difficult. Yeah, time to get my reward for that. Ooh, she had some gem of pure flame. Alright, let's check out the journal for that. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's still considered an active quest. Okay, there we go. You tracked down Fading Moon and eliminated her. Her obvious insanity left you very little choice in the matter. Yeah, there's really no good or bad option to that. She basically just attacks you no matter what you do, so... Sometimes in some games, that's all there is to it. Let's see. Gem of Pure Flame. +3/+3. Mind and Spirit. Followers of the Way of the Open Palm, so I can't use it. Well, I mean, I could if I really changed my ways, but that would be so counterproductive it wouldn't be even funny. Flame can destroy, but it can also purify. Burning with inner fire and zeal, users of this gem find themselves more focused in battle and better able to tap into the spirit's reserves. So we'll equip that and read that. Looks like we made a bit of progress today. We saved a little girl, despite our best intentions. I mean, we got paid for it, at least, by destroying an ancient being of evil. And we also defeated a beautiful lady of crazy mindset, insanity. So what's next for us in the necropolis? What else can we cause trouble about or put to rest? Find out next time in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.